So, I mentioned a while back in my weekly rundown video that I was reading a lot of things that I checked out from the library. And one of those things was Linwood Barclay's novel Parting Shot. Well, I just finished it like yesterday and I decided to do a video on it. And I swear to God, the timing of me doing the video has nothing to do with the fact that Linwood Barclay himself actually liked my comment about the novel on Twitter. I'm very flattered and shocked by that, but that didn't inform the decision to make this video. I actually been wanting to make this video since I finished it, but decided to do my video on genre versus literary fiction first. So here we are with Parting Shot. So I don't want to give too much of the plot away because there's a lot going on. Plus, I don't want to spoil something because it's really good, and it's a mystery, and I don't want to give anything away. But I will kind of talk about a general synopsis. So it kind of generally follows two plot lines. One of them being about a young man who comes to an investigator who had been attacked like a couple nights before and can't remember anything about the attack or anything, after being called into an alleyway after being in a bar. He wakes up and has a tattoo on his back. Someone had attacked him, sedated him, and very crudely did a tat job on his back. And what they had written was, "I'm the sick fuck who killed Sean." Well, in the other story going on throughout the novel, a teenage boy named Jeremy is under public scrutiny. He's become a target for ridicule and mockery and death threats across the nation after making headlines for accidentally killing a girl at a party. He and this girl were drunk. They'd snuck a lot of booze out from this party their parents were having. He got into a car. It was like a 1978 Miata, and accidentally ran her over. Well, during this trial for it, he got off of prison time because his family's lawyers had come up with a defense that said that due to the way he was raised, being smothered by his overprotective mom, he wasn't really fully cognizant of his own actions and the repercussions of what he had done. This defense got him off scot-free. The public didn't like this, and now he's being marked as a target. People all over sending death threats. There's a site set up for spottings of him. People talk about how they want to kill him, how he doesn't deserve to live, that he should be in prison or dead for what he had done. And so his family hires another detective by the name of Cal Weaver to look over him, kind of as a bodyguard. So meanwhile, Cal's kind of getting a feel of Jeremy's family and Jeremy himself, and they're all like psychotic and dysfunctional, and his mom is like, hitting the booze pretty hard, and she's very ambitious and just wants money, and she's marrying this guy who's going to get a fortune, doing like deals with this real estate guy, the guy who was having the party at the time. And then like his mother's aunt is like kind of footing the bill for everything. She's like this public figure in the town, and has the clout and the finances to hire Cal. Cal's kind of in the middle of all this, like, well, I don't mind doing some private work. So, he takes the job. And then all this stuff starts coming out with it. And basically, Jeremy doesn't really, kind of is, honestly, very naive. He is very unaware of a lot of things. He is unaware of other people sacrifices for him and really the full consequences of his actions. He does a lot of dumb shit. But that's the thing, though. Barclay's such a talented writer, he doesn't write Jeremy as unlikable. There are moments when he is unlikable, yes, but that's just, he's a teenage boy. But that's the thing. Barclay is such a good eye for character and detail. He writes this character very realistically. He actually feels like you're reading about a young teenage boy. And this goes for all the other characters. He knows how to write older, hardened, kind of jaded detective guys, like Cal and the other one, Barry Duckworth, who's investigating the young man's attack. And that also stems into the whole thing. And there's a lot of things that evolve from these situations, and it kind of ripples out. And I don't want to go any further into it than that. But there's a lot of complexity here. And everything I've read from Barclay, definitely, he's kind of known for writing these suspenseful, very complex, like twists and turns filled thrillers, and they're very, very, very good. So if you haven't read Barclay, I would actually give this a shot. This is actually the fourth book in a loose series he wrote about a town called Promise Falls. Yes, I know, I mistakenly called it Paradise Falls in my last video, but it's Promise Falls. There are 3 books about that town before this one, but you don't need to read them in any order to understand what's going on. It does make references, but that's about it. So definitely check out Parting Shot or anything else by Linwood Barclay. He's very talented. He's one of my favorite like modern suspense guys, and he deserves more recognition. So I read a lot of mystery and suspense thrillers, but he's one of my very, very favorites. And everything I've read by him has been nothing less than excellent. So check out Parting Shot or No Time for Goodbye or A Tap on the Window or anything else he's done, because they're all really good. I could recommend any of his novels with just as much enthusiasm. So take that for what you will. If that's your kind of jam, then definitely check out Barclay. And even if you don't like suspense, give this guy a shot. He's very talented. He's a very, very good writer. And, you know, the fact that I responded to a little nobody like me on Twitter shows that he's a very nice guy. So, Parting Shot, Linwood Barclay, check it out. And, Linwood, if you ever see this, thanks for liking my tweet. So, I will see you guys later. I appreciate it. I'm working on videos right now. I don't know what the next one will be. I got like 3 in the works. So, we'll see what happens. So, till then, catch you later.